Hey guys!
We're the Dorkeries!
We are the Dorkeries, and that up there is the Fandom party. And we just rocked out with Billy Joe.
That was one of the greatest nights of my life!
And the cover-ups, and it was so much fun, and we met so many cool people. And look, the Avengers sign is done. It's no longer the gas lamp quarter. It is the Avengers Doomsday quarter.
Comic-Con. We're in Fandom. Thank you, Fandom, for having us, a Fandom party. You guys all right? All right, well, we are the cover-ups, and we're a bunch of friends that like to get together and play some of our favorite songs growing up and all that stuff. So, have a good time. You guys could do the mosh thing. You don't have to do that. You can dance. You can do the waltz. You can just slow dance like you used to when you're in the 8th grade or whatever, you know. Just no grabbing butts. Well, if you want to grab butts. We'll grab Bill's butt over here. All right, we're the cover-ups. So I did this song on a record during COVID. I put this thing called No Fun Mondays out. The song is sung by Tiffany. 1, 2. Look at the way we gotta hide what we're doing. These ones we're dancing, they don't understand it so I think we're alone now.
It's your microphone.
All right, sure, you got yours?
Well, I can whatever you want, mate. Mine's got cooties in it.
All right, let's do it.
Whoa!
This song's called All the Young Dudes.
Indeed. Outrageous! Thank you!
I've got my first real train. Bought it at the 5 and dime. Played until my fingers bled. It was the summer of '69. Now or never, those were the best days of my life. It was the summer of '69. Oh yeah. Do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? I'll stop the world and I'm with you. You see the difference and it's getting better all the time.
Fun night last night. We are back in line on Friday morning for Hall H. This is my seat right here. I'm a few rows back from the stage. Let's see, how many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows back. 5 rows back. And the first panel of the day will be Rings of Power, and they've got the fog machines going, which means this is about to be a fun panel. There's the rest of Hall H that way. I got a pretty good view from here. This is my view. And that's the rest of Hall H.
Where's the one?
Hall H, how you doing?
Thursday podcast called Happy, Sad, Confused. I am so thrilled to be back at Comic-Con and especially here for this panel. You guys are in the right place. Give yourselves a round of applause. Yes. Okay, look. We throw around words like iconic here sometimes. Well, I think we can all agree it doesn't get more iconic than Blade Runner. And today, I am thrilled to say, here at this Prime Video panel, we are pulling the curtain back on your next epic sci-fi TV show obsession, Blade Runner 2099, guys. Yes. Set in the same alternate Los Angeles as the two films, Blade Runner 29 continues exploring the iconic saga, but with a twist. Replicants are now in power, and humans have become the city's second-class citizens relegated to performing menial, hard labor. This gripping new 8-episode series, and I've seen the first 2, and they rock, masterfully explores identity, desire, and what it truly means to be human. And I can say as a die-hard Blade Runner fan like all of you, I'm very pleased to report it looks, it sounds, and feels wholly Blade Runner. In other words, it is super, super cool, guys. You don't know what you're in for. And of course, look, we've got some footage here, but we've also got an amazing panel to introduce you to the show for the very first time. Are you guys ready? All right. I want to hear you because from the show Blade Runner 2099, please welcome executive producers Andrew Kosov and Broderick Johnson. Come on out, guys. Showrunner Silka Louisa, give it up for Silka. And the series stars Hunter Schafer. And Michelle Yeoh, everybody, come on.
In order to imagine the future, we have to project even further out. And for me, the biggest unknown is what happens when our time ends. What happens when humans are no longer the dominant species?
Introduce us to Cora and Olwen a little bit. Michelle, what can we say about your character in this?
Thank you. Up and coming, I really like that. I've got a long way to go, that's great. Owen, you know when I played one, iconic, visionary, and one character that always stayed with me, echoing what you just said, was Roy Blatty. You know, when I was young, I thought, he is so cool. And so when I was offered to play a replicant, I was like, yes, because I really want to explore a character I would have never had an opportunity, who was not human, but what is being human after all, at the end of the day? So I'm really grateful for this, and since I'm an up-and-coming actor, I hope this will take me to the stars. So I hope I have all your support.
Thoughts and prayers for Michelle Yeoh and her fitness. Could go either way at this point. Hunter, tell us a little bit about Cora. What should we know?
So Cora has been grinding and trying to survive under the sort of new order of the world, and that's sort of where we meet her, and she has to endure quite a lot to sort of come out of it on the other side.
We have a lot of spoilers she's trying to avoid.
Charlie, died! Oh man, this is awesome! It is my privilege to play the Elven High King Gil-galad, and it is my honor to be hosting today's panel. We got a lot to cover. It's very exciting. We're very proud of it, and we're excited to share it with you. A lot's happened. At the end of season 2, we lost the master craftsman Celebrimbor, R.I.P. King Durin Charlie Edwards, he's brilliant. King Durin III in the mouth of the fiery Balrog, political strife in the island kingdom of Numenor, and of course, Galadriel's fraught relationship with Sauron.
And the whole time, the Dark Lord is seeking to forge the One Ring, sowing death and destruction across Middle-earth. What's gonna happen? Let's bring out our panel. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dark Lord himself, Charlie Vickers. Next up, the Wizard, Gandalf, Daniel Wayman. King Durin the Fourth, Owain Arthur. Queen Regent Miriel, Cynthia Adai Robinson. The Sylvan Elf Arondir Ismael Cruz Cordova. And ladies and gentlemen, joining the cast for the season 3 is the role of Celeborn. Please welcome, Jamie Campbell Bower. And last but definitely not least, they're our bosses, so make us look good, show them some love. Our showrunners, J.D. Payne and Patrick McKay. All right, have a seat. We got a lot to cover. One thing that's not a spoiler anymore, Gandalf! Daniel Wayman, you're Gandalf the Grey. What does that mean for you leading into season 3?
Yeah, I mean, what a thing, and to hear people talking about it is just incredible. I've spent so long, nearly 6 years, you know, I was working on this, and he wasn't Gandalf, and then suddenly at the end of season 2, I'm able to say it. It's been hugely humbling. I know how much this character means to so many people. You know, the writing is extraordinary, and I think what JD and Patrick have done here, they've given me such a gift of a character.
Jamie.
Yeah. I think you said JD. Sorry.
I said Jamie. Jamie! I had the privilege of.
I'm sorry.
Jamie, you folded into our Middle-earth family flawlessly. Your work is gorgeous. We're lucky to have you. What was it like when you found out you were coming to Middle-earth?
First of all, hello, good morning. Wow. It was like incredibly moving, is what it was. I've loved this universe and this world since I was 12, since I first saw the movies. And coming to this, and the way it was presented to me was this beautiful space of love, and I'd been praying and asking for love, and it came forward, and I just jumped at the opportunity and did my self-tape with my brother on Zoom and sent it off to the boys, and they saw it, and we had a chat and did a chemistry read with Miv, who I've also loved for years. And then I got the phone call, and I was driving my car, and I burst into tears and FaceTimed my brother, ugly crying, and yeah, it's felt like that ever since. It really has. I'm so grateful to be here. You guys have done an amazing thing, and it's just, it's a privilege. It really is. So thank you.
We're lucky to have you. And Charlie, these are your henchmen, basically. How are they? They're helping you make the rings? What are they doing?
Well, no, they're out there, I would say, spreading the good word of Sauron, Ben. No, they're searching for the 3 elven rings, because...
What?
The 3 elven rings. If they can find the 3 elven rings, then maybe Sauron can reverse engineer the technology to make the One Ring. And do you have an elven ring?
No, I don't. No. What? This is, what are you doing? Charlie.
Not today, guys.
Thank you.
We're off the clock.
Genuinely, you can go. You're creepy.
You can leave.
Take your time.
That's just how they move.
You did great.
Put your hands together for Chief Content Officer of the Walking Dead universe and Executive Producer of Dead City, Scott Gimple, about to walk right out right there. There he is. He wrote some of the best Walking Dead episodes ever, and now he's returned as the new showrunner on Dead City. Welcome back, Executive Producer Seth Hoffman, everyone. There he is. She plays the widow, the farmer's daughter, the hilltop hellraiser, the queen badass. It's Maggie herself, Lauren Cohan, everyone. Now, the whistle doesn't sound cool when I do it, but it does when it comes from the man walking on the stage, Jeffrey Dean Morgan. She was hanging out with the Angel of Death over on Lucifer, so zombies, I guess they seem like a natural progression. Playing Renata, it's Amy Garcia, everyone. And good news, the Doctor is officially in the house. Playing Luis, it's Raul Castillo. Give him a warm welcome. This season, Jeffrey, we've seen Maggie and Negan sort of being forced to work together for a long time, definitely reluctantly on her part. How important was it for you all to sort of finally transition out of that phase into something new?
I think it was really important. I feel like these two characters have been stuck for good reason in a rough place for a long time, and it's been kind of, I don't want to say stagnant, but it's been stagnant. In the last 2 years, I think Lauren and I have really felt it, that every scene kind of was almost repetitive in that we knew that Maggie hates Negan, and for a very good reason, but we've got a show to do together, and this relationship at some point has to shift. And we needed that change to happen, and it's a hard shift for certainly Maggie, and in some ways it's hard for Negan, but it needed to happen. And in doing that, it frees up the show in a way it's never been more free, and we're able to take the storyline in places that we've never been able to go before.
A monumental earthquake for Maggie. It's like the only way forward is to loosen the reins. And so we begin this season, and I meet Amy and Raul's characters, and I'm introduced to this idea of like hoping for something new, hoping for a future, and it ripples out into a softening of all these relationships. And
You're my favorite. Out of everyone here, you win.
He's activated.
And I love your wife.
Oh! The division, everyone, the division.
Y'all go to the worst places in your heads. It's crazy.
So my question is, there are rumors this season that Maggie and Negan might start dating. Is there any possibility of that ever happening?
Hey now, the division, everyone.
Don't worry.
The division.
No. It's so funny how people always want these things to happen in show. You guys don't want to see this happen. Whoever ships it, just, yeah. But what we get to do in The Walking Dead of having two enemies work together and have a story is so much more interesting than seeing two people hook up. But most important, but seriously, I mean, look at our life, look at our world. But also just, no. No.
I'm gonna say yes.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan is still here. It's been at least 5 minutes since the panel ended, and he is signing everything he can sign while security tries to make him leave.
And executive producer, Chris Mundy. He plays Green Lantern in training, Jon Stewart. It's Aaron Pierre. Next up, Green Lantern legend Hal Jordan, Kyle Chandler.
co-creator, executive producer, Damon Lindelof. Yeah. She plays a character you guys are gonna love her. Zoe, it's Purna Jagannathan. This guy, oh, you love him. He plays William Macon, Garrett Dillahunt. And last but certainly not least, co-creator, executive producer, Tom King. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for being with us. Kyle, let's dig into that one a little bit. What did you love about that type of scene in like the bigger picture of what is going on in this show? Like, what was it like to film that one?
That was a very enjoyable scene. There's a piece that you didn't see also that right before I go in the room, John's doing his sketching. And he says, would you like me to go? No. And I did, okay. And he goes back to his drawing. And the dynamics between Chris Coy, who is a very good actor, and it's very good, working on that with him, that's a long run through that scene. And we did it many times, and not one time was exactly the same, and dialogue, but not intentions and everything else, and not one of them was, each one was more enjoyable than the rest. We really enjoyed doing that. As far as, I don't know if that's the first time, that's one of the most powerful things I think you saw Hal doing with the ring up till that point.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, and so that was exciting, and that dialogue is just so wonderful to play. You see that on the page, and you're like, I want to go to work tomorrow. This is going to be fun. That Barack Obama stuff, and it's really good. I mean, and that's the way it goes throughout this whole script. There were opportunities the writing gave us, me anyway, opportunities to chew the scenery up and yet still be respectful and be able to find the right tone where I thought I was finding the right tone. And so it was a real joy to do the work. And it's almost like doing a black and white film too, because I've never done anything like this. So, black and white films, I always thought as a kid, they allow a little bit of the magical to happen because it wasn't as we know the world. And working on this is the same thing. It was like, we're based in reality, based in just normal Hal character, but there's this supernatural, there's this wonderful world outside that you can work off of. And so, hell, as an actor, you can get away with almost anything until the director says you can't do that. And I think I tried some of that, Yeah. And so anyway, it was just doing a scene like this is fantastic. And I gotta say too that Kelly is fantastic. Mm-hmm. Every scene you see her in, she is so meticulous in what she does. Yeah. Anyway, I hope that answered the question.
It absolutely did, yeah. Little tease there, little tease. That's fine. But what is happening? Oh, okay.
It's hot.
The best. Well, speaking of Guy Gardner, I love that, you've got the real hair, fortunately, here today. Or unfortunately, I don't know. Maybe you with that blonde is a better look. But anyway, this guy, I love, and I think it's so cool that you get to pop around the DC universe and have fun with all these different casts. Tell me about this cast in particular, and what kind of fun you're having with them.
Okay, so actually, Aaron and I talked about this because we both jumped on a different show together. But when you're jumping on a moving train, you're just hoping everybody's going to be cool and relaxed and really nice, and that's your day. You're going to spend a day with these people. Everybody was very sweet, very kind, very nice to me. And then just before they say action, it's like a cloud rolls over, and everything gets really dour, and everything starts to sink down, and everybody starts to brood a little bit. And then cut, and they're back. And everybody's like cool and wanna grab a sandwich? It's kind of like that.
Yeah.